Focus. You okay? You're okay. Let's go! That was fun! Cool! Nice! Cool! A banana? It's our getaway! This room has awesome acoustics. I bet I'd sound even better if I aim for the back wall. Oops! Forgot it's sleepy time. Sorry. Good one. Is that a banana? Let's go! Here's a banana!
Ugh.